right, Scott, you're up.
I'm a cartoonist. For autographs, it's Will Eisner. I sign. We're drawing. Will Eisner tonight. Will Eisner tonight. Will Eisner tonight.
That was beautiful.
So, if the song didn't inform you that what the topic is, we were going to be talking about Will Eisner. Sorry. Andrew is the resident comic historian. You probably know more about Will Eisner than any of us, but you were just relating a story about Mike Ploog and what was the other person?
I think Mike Ploog and Ramona Fraden.
Mike Ploog and Ramona Fraden. And they used to, what capacity did they work under Eisner? Do you know?
I think, and I wish I should have more hard details for you here, but I think they were like, just working in the studio, like as assistants.
Okay.
Probably like inking, doing backgrounds and stuff.
So it's not too many artists that we do individually. We usually do like characters or shows or properties, but Will Eisner deserves a dedicated stream. There are two books that I recommend for like people wanting to get into comics and stuff like that. One is still How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, which is a great primer on just how to make a comic in general. But there's a book called Comics and Sequential Art that Will Eisner made, which isn't, I mean, it talks about making comics, but it's more about storytelling and effective storytelling and how to use lights and shadows and textures. And I actually found a download copy of it. I'm gonna kind of show off some of that right now. Let me see if I can brand it off. And put it in there. Here we go. Add to the stream. So this is Comics and Sequential Art. And like I said, this is focused on storytelling. So you can look at the, How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, and that talks about perspective and action and, basic anatomy. This doesn't really go into any of that stuff. Okay, I guess I use my hair. I'll put the mouse down. This is the whole book. But, I mean, you can look at some of the panels here and just see, because a lot of his work, this was back, he started in the 30s. Was The Spirit, right? I think that was the first one, or wait, no.
I think so, maybe. I mean, let's see. He had the Eisner Eiger Studio, I think is what it was.
Okay. So, but he started in the 30s, and color wasn't as prevalent as it is now, obviously. So a lot of his stuff, and especially in this book, Comics and Sequential Art, there's an emphasis on black and white work. So, wow. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through the book quickly, and you can take a look at some of the stuff. This is not now they did use. I guess they had acetone, ziptone sheets back then, huh?
I think they did have screen tones.
Yeah.
And then they also used like what was called duotone, which is the chemically treated drawing board that you put one solution on it and it would make like a set of lines going one way, and you'd put another solution on it and it might make a set of lines going like the opposite way for different like hatching effects and stuff.
Oh, see, I'm a dinosaur that I remember ziptone, but I don't think I ever worked with that duotone stuff.
They stopped making it because it was like full of carcinogens.
Yeah, but the Navy, we were always a little behind on OSHA stuff. But so if you look at this comic sequential art, you'll see a lot of emphasis, and he explains, breaks down like pages that he drew and what they're talking about, what to emphasize, the door label position on the hat suspended and speed of the stream, You'll see, this is like a montage, that you can still read. But if you're interested in making comics or sequential art stories, if you're going to do storyboarding, if you're going to do any kind of storytelling visually by drawing, I really recommend this book. Comics Sequential Art. Here he's talking. So there's a chapter on the frame. You see close-ups, medium shots, language of the border panel. So all this makes a difference, right? And he was one of the first ones to I don't know if he came up with the terms, but he was one of the first ones to actually write and give words to them. That people that become like industry standards now, right? So the frame is a narrative device. You can see the guy falling off the roof, using the architecture itself to act as the frame. There's Jon J. Murakami. Hi, John. So we're taking a quick look at comics and sequential art.
Okay.
So this is Will Eisner's book on comics and sequential art.
Oh, it's great.
And like I said, I highly recommend it. So there's a chapter, just a whole chapter on effective use of panels.
Read fast.
Right? Yeah, read fast. The page as a meta panel. So he's talking about, the page itself is acting as the border, right? You can see there's stuff outside the individual panels, but creates a kind of a faux outer panel.
When did this come out?
The book?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I can find out. I'll scroll back up to the top and look at the indicia. Yeah, it's a really great book on visual storytelling.
1985.
1985.
There's some really good tips in here.
Yeah. So panel composition, right? Where to place
composition,
things. Function of perspective.
lettering.
Like this is a great example right here. Like just these 4 panels, right? When to adjust your perspective. So in the first panel, you see the soldier ordering the other one. That's eye level, but brings the reader into the scene. Right. The second one, they zoom out, and you can see that there's still the 2 soldiers, but this is the target that they're going to blow up. Right. So you have to zoom out so that you can see both the soldiers and the target in one frame. And then for the explosion, you're still zoomed out, but you're back down to ground level so that the viewer is in that frame, for the explosion. And then on the 4th panel, you're below the ground level, kind of worm's eye view, so that you get the impact of the soldiers rushing toward you. But this is the kind of stuff he breaks down throughout the book.
It's like his use of the blacks.
Yeah. And then, last page sets the mood. Dictionary of micro gestures. And this, I loved drawing stickers as a kid. And I remember, looking at these, and I still do that now, but my stickers are a little more elaborate nowadays. But here's like gestures, right? You don't really get this in the How to Draw Comics the Marvel way, but this is visual storytelling. Like you look at the 10 panels on here, and even without looking at the words, you can get the feeling for what the person's doing, what kind of emotion they're trying to convey. So anyway, just a quick look at Comics Sequential Art by Will Eisner. If you've never read it, go track it down. I found this online at the Internet Archive. I don't know if it's legal or not, so that's why I'm not sharing a link.
Actually, I bought my copy at the Comic Art Museum in San Francisco.
Oh, nice.
I have a copy somewhere, but I don't know if I want to dig my room apart trying to find it before the stream. But anyway, Comics Sequential Art, if you've never looked at it and you have any interest in telling comics visually or telling stories visually, whether it's storyboarding or comic books or manga or whatever, I really recommend this book. Okay, take that off the screen. And
that felt like an episode of Reading Rainbow. I liked it.
Yeah.
Take a look. It's in a book. They're kind of off topic now, but I saw a panel discussion with LeVar Burton and some of the other cast members of Picard. I tell you, LeVar Burton's like a silver fox now. You seen him? Looking good. He's got some white hair.
Yeah, he's taking care of himself.
Didn't he have white hair when he came down over here?
It was like salt and pepper, but yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, the 1985. John already found it, but yeah, I'm just confirming it's 1985. It was $24.95 at release. I don't know. You probably find it in a bargain bin somewhere for somebody that doesn't appreciate it. Or like I said, if you just want to look at it online, I was able to find it. I'm not going to tell you where it's at. Well, I told you where it's at, but I didn't give you a link, so you can look at it online.
I'm sure your local library.
And then if you like it, go buy it. All right, there's my recommendation. Okay.
Otherwise, check your public library.
So, do we have any meet cutes? Like, what was the first Will Eisner stuff you saw?
I'm only really familiar with one.
Okay, which one is that?
The Spirit.
Yeah.
Even him, I'm not like surface level knowledge.
Yeah. I hear you.
The nice thing is I don't have to break out any color dye. I'm going to try and draw the black line art just like Will.
My internet doesn't seem to be working.
Take these. Use some flexibility. Eraser. Pencil. I'm not that skilled to go straight to ink. I'm not that ballsy. I'm a coward.
I came across the Spirit through a bunch of like I think Kitchen Sink had or maybe it was Warren. Some company was publishing these like magazine size black and white reprints of the Spirit. And I think I was at like a flea market or something and bought a bunch of like the Warren like creepy and eerie. And then I also just grabbed, some Spirits because they were in the pile.
Mm-hmm.
And they were cheap enough, And I think that was probably my introduction to Eisner right there. And but like for the long time, that was all I had. And then I can't remember what company it was, but they had started putting out copies, like reprints of the Space Spirit, which was like I guess a spirit in space, like science fiction kind of story.
Space Ghost.
And yeah, it was like it was interesting, and I guess Wally Wood worked on it. And yeah, it was. I don't know. It was really good.
I only found out about the Spirit when like those when you get those library books and then it talks about all the different kinds of like different kind of art things and all that, and then of course there was a section of the Will Eisner and I liked it, but like Drew said, is like that's all I could get. I had no idea where you could even find anything on it back then. But I'm sorry, go ahead, Michael.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to say my Will Eisner introduction was Black Hawk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Spirit was a little before me, even though I'm the oldest one here. Spirit was before my time a little bit. I mean, when it was originally closed.
Oh yeah, it was way before my time. It was
So, but Black Hawk came out, in my time. So that's the comic that I was introduced to. Then I found the Spirit, and then I found that comics and sequential art when I was in high school, and bought it shortly after I graduated high school. And I still have it somewhere. I just don't know where to put it.
I used to get confused with him and the Question.
But that's
has no face.
The Spirit in the Question, yeah. That's one of the. I mean, sometimes you look at those, how-to books and the art books, and it's, you just kind of gloss through them. But that's one of the ones I read cover to cover, the comics sequential art, because it's really well written. The way he explains things is fantastic.
Yeah, and it makes sense about the flow of the panels, and it's kind of like in that Z format. A lot of useful information in there.
let's see how badly I butcher this drawing. I'm drawing one of the iconic pianos from Contract with God. I'm sure I'm going to butcher it, but let's see how well I can channel Will
I always liked his run. He always made like the spirit running either toward or like sideways. I always liked his run.
Yeah, there's a lot of movement, like
Yeah.
he doesn't do like any real like
Static.
standard straight on, people move in a like a very, I guess, naturalistic kind of way.
Yeah. And even when he is standing, it's like it's a little over the top, like a little bit more exaggerated.
Whoa. Scott, you never read Blackhawks?
I think I've seen them in a couple of the compilation, those kind of comics, and from the cartoons, but I don't really know.
I kind of think you'd like Blackhawks.
Probably.
It's funny, like, he I think he designed them, and I know he did the first few issues of it, but by the time I started reading comics, the Blackhawk issues I came across were drawn by a guy named Dan Spiegel, and I really loved him, and I don't know, like, that's like my Blackhawk is the Spiegel ones. So
yeah. He was kind of a product of the time too. So if you go back and look into his history too, he did a lot of like commercial art. So you'll find like public covers for publications like it wasn't OSHA, but it was like occupational safety magazines.
Oh,
and he would do covers for those.
He did all that stuff for the Army.
Yeah. Yeah, and then obviously he was around for the war, so he had to contribute to the war effort with art.
But I mean, I think even after the war, I think he was doing stuff like manuals in like a comic book form for the military, like in everything from like how to grease, like the joints on a Jeep or something, and like he'd do them like a comic book. And the idea was that it was like a real easy way to like make something that
pretty dry material, make it interesting.
Well, that and like anybody could read it. You know what I mean? Like people of varying levels of reading ability could probably make it through a comic.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the interesting things. If you go in and look at his history, he did like commercial stuff like that.
I think a lot of these artists that back then kind of did that on the side to make ends meet.
Well, yeah, that's what paid the bills back then.
Yeah.
Comic didn't pay the bills.
You know how Neil Adams made his company?
Well, he was a commercial artist too.
The continuity, wasn't that part of the reason why the continuity was?
Well, because Neil Adams came from a commercial art background, he's one of the reasons that artists have it better today than they did when he came in, because he was used to dealing with contracts and stuff with for advertising and stuff like that, and he came into the comics business and just is like, wait, what do you mean I don't own this? It's like,
yeah.
So
I found it.
Found what?
The Eisner's PS.
PS, yeah.
Preventative Maintenance Monthly. It was a publication that he made for the military.
Yeah.
And it was like, it looks like it went on up into the 60s.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Of course, he always put a pretty girl in there.
I tried copying Don Martin with the one stream. Trying to copy Will Eisner is a little tougher. Sorry, go ahead.
I just noticed that he always found a reason to put a pretty girl in most of those PS supplements.
You're drawing for GIs, you know. Right?
Yeah.
Get it. Talk about trying to capture their attention, you know.
I'm looking at one right now. It's the going over the parts of an M16. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, you know, there's like the language of comics. You know, it's owes a lot to Eisner.
Well, he
Or at
was
least
one of the
language.
first ones, yeah. So, like a lot of the stuff we assume today was stuff he had to develop. And if you go back and look at that book again, the Comics Sequential Art, it's hard to keep harping on it, but you know, when you go look at that, and then you go look at some of the modern artists, you say, "Oh, that's what he was talking about," you know.
I know, like he would teach. I don't know if it was at like the what do you call it? I have to pull up his Wikipedia. But he had done some teaching. And like I think Ed Piskor was talking about how they had brought him in to like as a guest when he was going to the Kubert school.
Oh yeah, if you can get him, why wouldn't you?
And he was like he was talking to them about brushes, and he had a brush in his pocket, and he was like, you know, you don't have to go out and spend all this money on brushes. And he was basically like, he was like, all you gotta do is just put it in your mouth. And he had it, and he pulled it out of his pocket and stuck the horse hairs in his mouth. It's like that's how he kept it, I guess, moist.
Wow.
Keep it moist and keep the point.
It says he was a frequent lecturer. He taught at the School of Visual Arts in New York City, and that's also where I think David Mazzucchelli teaches, and R. Kakuo Johnson also studied there.
I know Cooper School. We got that used to be a Maui. What's his name, John?
Mark Gould.
No, not well. Mark Gould went, but we have it. There's one of our friends is in there
Shane?
right now. Shane.
Shane O'Shaughnessy,
O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's in
Yeah, and he's doing really
right
good. I'm really liking his art. Like he's learning a lot.
But yeah, when you said the Cooper School guy was like, yeah, you know, I'm sure him and Joe Cooper probably they were definitely contemporaries.
One of my friends is at the Kubert School, and then she's being taught by like Francesco. What's his name? He does Archie's comics, and so like one of her projects was like more about Archie.
Francavilla.
Yes, that's the one.
He did the Afterlife with Archie, and
Yeah, he also did the Predator one too.
oh yeah,
Yeah, Archie versus the Predator. But it was interesting because it's like, you know, she showed me some of the pages that she had to do, and then how like some of it had to be, you know, reconfigured because the, you know, scaling was wrong, or like, you know, the paneling wasn't right, stuff like that. It's very interesting. But now, which is the Eisner Awards? Is that San Diego Comic-Con?
I believe so.
I believe they do it at the San Diego Comic Con.
Yeah, because didn't Stan and Julie get one for the Chibi Usagi?
I believe they did.
Yeah. Eisner. I always thought it's funny how like his name, has that kind of that circled eye, kind of like how Disney, how they write Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who came first?
Well, I think Disney's getting ready. The corporation is getting ready to celebrate its 100th anniversary, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
This year.
So I think Disney's got a couple of years ahead of them. I think a lot of what Eisner did was sort of like provide, I guess what we would call like IP for like studios. Like the Eisner studio would like put together packages that they would sell to other publishers, like I guess like Victor Fox or Lufine or whatever, and put out these like character and I know they did a bunch for Quality Comics because it's like that's where he did Black Hawk, and Jack Cole put out Plastic Man, and like I think they were all working. A lot of those guys were all working in the Eisner studio, I believe.
No comments so far.
I don't think a lot of people even know Will Eisner. I mean, even in the comic industry, like the more contemporary comic
Really?
collectors. I don't think they do.
Sadly.
Yeah. But when Dave was in Mexico, he was a guest, and Will Eisner was also a guest. And Dave was saying that, like, he was older than him. Eisner was older than Dave Thorne, and Dave was saying that he had so much energy. It was just amazing. Like, he wouldn't think he was older. Yeah. I don't know much about like the spirit or anything. I mean, I know the character, but I mean, what was it? It was just like an action comic kind of thing. Was he a detective or?
Well,
Yeah,
he was a I think he was a former cop, right? Denny Colt.
Yeah, it's detective noir kind of thing, right?
Okay.
Yeah. He was a cop who I think had been left for dead by some like gangsters, and then he decides that since everybody thinks he's dead, he can come back and he's the spirit,
Oh, I
Which
see.
I mean, the only thing he changed was he just added a little domino mask,
Domino mask. Box.
That's right.
But his the thing is like I'm pretty sure it's like everybody knows that Denny Colt is the spirit, and it's like he doesn't even try to be like Denny Colt. He's always like walking around with the mask on, and
I would too.
But I don't know. It's crazy because it's like the spirit had like a I don't know what you call him. I guess like a butler, and his name was Ebony. And he's a terrible like caricature, of a black person. But at the same time, Ebony is a great character. Like he's not a dummy, and he usually ends up saving the spirit's ass every now and again, and it's like
weren't a lot of the sidekicks kind of like that?
Yeah, I mean it's the same kind of formula that he did for Chop Chop in the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
When did Green Hornet come out?
Earlier, I mean, Green Hornet was a radio program, I believe, before anything.
Because that's kind of that same thing with Kato, you know. And
Yeah,
Flight of the
I mean,
Bumblebee.
go ahead, finish your thought.
well, it's just I don't know. It's just like Kato. Yeah, Kato was like what's his name? Britt Reed's like manservant, I guess. And again, like a valet, right? Because he was the driver, right?
Yep.
For the
Mhm.
and then and then they take out Black Beauty and go and fight crime. I think a lot of people forget the whole thing with the Green Hornet was the Green Hornet was pretending to be a criminal, and he was
Right.
sort of like undermining organized crime from within. Uh, that was like part of his whole mystique. Um, and also, a lot of people either don't remember or just never knew the Green Hornet is related to the Lone Ranger.
Yep.
He's
The great nephew.
the great nephew of the Lone Ranger. But I don't know, just kind of like weird connections. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the Green Hornet started out on radio before it was anything else.
I think of Kato from Pink Panther.
Keto,
Every
you
time trying to
fool.
attack,
And,
every time trying to attack him.
His actor's name was Burt Kwok. And he was great.
That's right. Yeah. Everything in slow motion and all that.
It's cracking me up just thinking about it.
Them jumping on each other.
Well, he needed to be in, peak fighting
Yeah.
performance.
You guys watch Mandalorian already, or?
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I watched it shortly before the stream. It's fun.
No, I didn't watch it either. I was just kind of.
I didn't watch it either.
You haven't watched the first 2 seasons yet, have you, Scott?
No.
He has no desire.
He has no Disney.
Yeah, that too.
He has no Disney or desire. Is it windy where you guys are right now? It's
Yeah,
crazy windy out here.
wind's been crazy.
Yeah. Nuts.
Not right this second, but
Did you see that thing about the street light that got blown down by Neil
Little
Blaisdell's
downtown area.
thing?
Yeah.
It's crazy. And yet our cat is insistent on going outside. Despite all this wind.
Crazy.
Hey, what about the spirit?
Halloween?
No, didn't Kevin Smith do a movie on it, or
Oh, Frank
Yeah.
Miller.
Miller.
Frank Miller? Yeah. I
And
mean,
I
it kind of
think
looked like Sin City.
there was also I think a pilot made for a Spirit TV show, like maybe in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But did anyone see that recent movie or that Frank Miller one?
I have
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, wasn't one of the Baldwins is the spirit?
No, it's a Gabriel. What's his name? Hold on. I'll look it up. One of the Baldwins played the Shadow.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
Alec Baldwin was the shadow.
Gabriel Macht. I don't know too much
Okay.
about him.
Well, I didn't plan the text out. I've got my text overlapping the arm. What can I do here? I guess
It has 2.5 stars on IMDb. And Rotten Tomato gives it 1 star.
Oh yikes!
But yeah, Frank Miller directed it. It was his like directorial debut.
I didn't watch it, but it from appearance wise, it looked like it was trying to be like Sin City.
Yeah. I just don't I don't know that the spirit is necessarily Sin City. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
To get your books, Andrew.
I did, thank you. They came in the mail today.
Awesome. How about you, Scott? Did you get yours?
Thank you, John.
Yeah.
I love the little um, Batman thing.
Yeah. So everybody who pre-ordered got a sketch thing.
Yes, I got a sketch of the thing.
Yes.
And I love it. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, we should have done that when we did our Adams Family one. Thing and Thing.
Thing
Oh,
and
that would have been good.
Oh wait, I take that back.
or just make it a rocky hand.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Thing Thing.
and then you can have Jackie Chan's uncle saying one more thing.
One more thing. We were just talking about that. We were just talking about today. He's the voice actor of or the guy who's Jackie Chan. I guess he's the cabbage guy on Avatar.
Oh, not my cabbages!
Yeah, but he played the Jackie Chan on the Jackie Chan Adventures.
You've never seen Avatar, John, have you?
I never did. Well, I watched a couple episodes. But there's also Nightcrawler in X-Men Evolution.
I like that cartoon.
How we doing on time? 40 minutes.
They made,
We have anything to show yet?
made Rogue Goth.
I'm all I have is a logo.
Oh, there we go, Scott. Bring up Scott. There we go. Scott's got the start on the Spirit.
There you go.
What's he doing with his hands?
It's go hold a rope.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
I thought he was holding like a rubber bat that bent.
Oh, that looks good, man.
Yeah, I mean my scale's off, but
Yeah, I like the pose.
this is a panel from a contract with God, so this is like him railing on against God. No, you not to me. You can't do this. We have a contract.
Yeah, that's a great pose.
Okay. John, you ready?
There we go. Just did a.
We got Spirit. Yes, we do. Like I never heard that before. All right. And
Have an off
Drew,
day
you
today.
get something to show yet? Drew's making the entire logo.
Yeah, look at that. Esprit.
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot the R. It just says spit.
Oh, there's an R in there.
Yeah.
It'll become more apparent.
Arr.
Although I almost forgot the second I, and I look at it and I was like, spurt. I'm like, oh no.
Sounds like a drink. Spurt.
Have a refreshing.
Refreshing spurt.
How about a Fresca? All we have is spurt.
That's the adult version.
Andrew was the one who brought that up about the whole Fresca thing.
Well, that's from Caddyshack.
Like a Fresca. I am almost out of books. I got to reorder.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Yay.
How was the Collectors Expo?
It was all right. Andrew, somebody came up. I didn't get his name or anything. He asked where you were. I was like, oh, he's not here. And then it's like, okay. Kind of a thin Asian guy.
He said something about he wants his $2.
Yeah, exactly. I thought maybe it was one of the guys you play Magic with or something. But yeah,
A thin Asian guy.
I don't know. And he's like, "Hey, where's Drew?" And I'm like, "Oh, not here." And he called you by Drew, so I'm like, if that narrows it down.
Well, I think I may have posted something on social media that that I wanted to go.
Oh.
What happened? People kept calling me Saturday. It was like literally my brother calls me, and then like I felt like no sooner did I hang up than my father called me.
Oh,
and then after I got done on the phone, I was like, ugh. It's like it was already late. Yeah. And then Sunday, I was so wiped out after I gave blood, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I was wondering about that.
And I don't know. It was a real nightmare.
Yeah,
if I thought
came
things
on
out better.
Saturday.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Probably for the best. I don't have any money to spend on that stuff anymore.
It was okay. Where we were was kind of an odd area. We were like near the concession stand in the back, but it was nice to see a lot of people. It's almost like pre-con, almost,
Yeah.
The warm up.
Scott came by.
I came by.
Yeah. Then Jax came by a few times, and Chris Cavallo was there. Who was Lofa and Angry Robot and
Lobot from Star Wars?
no. Angry Robot. He does the pandas.
No, I'm just,
Aaron. Yeah.
I was like, wow, Angry
was there?
Lobot.
Yeah. But they had the swap meet too. They had the Kawaii Con swap meet, and then a lot of people are like getting rid of a lot of stuff.
yes, you do.
You have to make room for new growth.
Pretty much to make growth for more stuff. But, I did okay. I'm still trying to make like that little graphic to kind of thank everybody, for going to that thing. I haven't even gotten around to that.
Ron is here.
Ron. Hi, Ron.
Hey.
I just saw the video of that the traffic light falling.
Oh, on Kapiolani.
Yeah.
Like every time we watch the local news over there, Sonia and I try to figure out where it is.
Yeah. It's like movies when they or TV shows when they film in Hawaii. Where is that? Where is that?
We were watching the video they had over there. I said, Straub is up the street. He goes, no, it is. And I go, yes, it's up the street from where they're taking that shot.
Yeah.
Because King splits into King and Kapiolani, right? Right?
Maybe?
Yes.
I don't go downtown.
No, I'm asking John.
Yeah, John would know.
I wasn't listening, so.
I guess he doesn't know.
He was too busy singing cartoon theme songs in his head.
Yes. I was thinking of Hawaii Five-0 and how like it was 2 A's down Kalakaua before in Waikiki.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Way back when.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey Ron, so was it snowing where you are, or was it hail?
It was like a little hail, but yeah, it was actually snowed.
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird.
The weather. What's going on?
It's end of days, end of days.
In the days.
No, it's the was it Cobra Commander and the weather? Was it the weather dominator?
Oh my gosh.
Nah, it's that Chinese balloon that they didn't knock down.
Oh,
yet.
here we go.
Oh,
That's what it is.
Going there.
And
We went there.
it's the Chinese.
The minute Ron comes
You
into
just
the
turned
room,
into
it gets
Harry
racist.
Carey there for a second.
I know, it sounded like Harry Carey there.
Hey, do you like hot dogs?
I do too.
I bet I could eat a hot dog as big as the sun.
I think
Tonight
Will Ferrell did a great job.
I'm gonna crack into a cold Budweiser, the official beer of the Cubs Stadium.
Tonight on the last episode of Drink and Draw.
Oh, why is it the last episode? It's not.
Hey, how come they never put a man on the sun?
They should go at night.
Wasn't that a joke? I want to say it because it's a Kuriki joke.
On the mainland, it was a Polak joke, but
Yeah.
yes.
But yeah, yes. Oh my.
Well, it's funny. John Cleese from the Monty Python and everything.
Mhm.
he was saying like he was talking to Mark Maron, and they were talking about different like ethnic jokes, you know. And he was saying like, because I guess Cleese had been in Chicago for like a while. He stayed in Chicago, and that was when he was
I thought you meant the band.
no,
He was in Chicago.
no, he was in the city of Chicago, and that was where he was introduced to the Pollock joke, and he said in England they love Polish people because Poland was one of the first people to come to England's aid during World War II. And there were a lot of like, you know, that's why Black Hawk was Polish. Because he was a Polish, resistance fighter and member of, you know, and who had volunteered to fly with the RAF or whatever. And I guess a lot of good pilots came from Poland during the war. So England thinks really highly of Poland. And so Marin was like, well, who is like your guy? And they're like, oh, we made Irish jokes. Like that's their version.
I think with the English, they hit at anybody that's not English. So it's the Scottish, Irish, and Welsh.
Yeah.
Right?
The Welshmen, the Cornishmen, the Manx.
Just whoever's not English, right?
Sure. But part of the Isles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If it's not Scottish, it's crap.
Although I don't think they make fun of the Cockney people, though.
Well, I mean, they're like
They're laugh a minute themselves, you know.
Yeah.
They're always playing the gangsters of England, right?
Cockney guys are like the real like working class.
Yeah.
They're like what do they call the like Liverpudlians or Scousers?
Yeah.
Ron, what do you know about Will Eisner?
There's an award named after him.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it. Show him the book again, Michael. No. Recap.
Yeah. Have you ever looked at Comics and Sequential Art by Will Eisner?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. Good book.
I'm thinking I have it here somewhere.
It's funny. Everyone's like, I got it somewhere.
Because I know I have Drawing the Marvel Way somewhere.
I want to say I bought it probably around 1990 or something, you know.
Well, yeah, it's funny. The How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, like I got that for my birthday when I turned 11, and I'd always liked like drawing, you know, and I always like drawing like, you know, superheroes and stuff, but I never really tried to draw comics. To me it just seemed like, you know, those people, like the people that do that are just so far removed from me, and it didn't seem like something that I could do. And then it's like I got that book for my birthday, and I don't know, it just kind of felt like it put it just a little bit closer.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
It didn't do me any good.
Well, you know, like I always just
Yeah, I can tell.
like I would go to the library and I'd check out those like how to draw like 50 cartoon characters, or
Yeah.
you know,
And there's always like those shapes. Yeah, it's like you go from this, and then boom. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Some steps are missing here.
And
How did we get from like
yeah,
it's a
well, it was
circle
like
and now it's arty?
Yeah.
it was. I mean, you could get the
You
basic
know
shapes
exactly
down,
what I'm
but
Do it in the Harry Carey voice.
I want to show you how to draw a monkey.
Bobcat voice.
First, you make a circle. Then you make another circle, and then all this.
So
Oh,
so now
my.
we need to have Drew's Harry Carey talking to John's Clayface.
Oh man, yeah. It's like theater night.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Improv.
Exactly. What's going on?
Oh yeah, and then get Reed to do his Arnold voice.
Honored boys. Yeah.
I can't really do a lot of voices.
actually.
You can
can
do
do
one
the-
really well, and that's all you need.
You can do the Skeksis from the
The
Dark Crystal.
Skeksis.
Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Skeksis Midnight Runners.
Aaron says, How to Draw Comics so Marvel Way is one of the books that helped him improve his skills. If you haven't looked at the comics and sequential art books, Darren, like I said, I'll push it again, but recommend it. The How to Draw Comics so Marvel Way is a great primer for how to make comics in general, but the comics and sequential art is great for how to tell stories, visual storytelling.
Yeah. Yep. 10 out of 10.
Oh. I think it is really good for like storytelling technique. I think it gets a little bogged down in some of his like, I guess, thoughts of like the plate. Like, there's a lot of stuff about, I guess, like cultural impact of comics or whatever.
Mhm.
I mean, I think like Eisner is, you know, somebody that really likes to sort of wax poetic about like the nature of comics. But yeah, comics and sequential art is I think it's a very valuable book for somebody who's trying to learn. Certainly helped me.
And again, with gestures and just showing the relationship of the panels.
Like even if you've been doing them for a while, I think it's a good book just to kind of reinforce things.
Yeah, because you forget about half of these things, and it answers a lot of questions to like a lot of different ways to I guess address making a page.
Well, John, when a pencil and an ink pen love each other very much,
Does
they
it?
make a page.
I see.
Is that how that works?
It does. Well, that's one to grow on, isn't it?
The more you know.
The more you know, the more you wish you didn't know.
Where's your son, John?
The star explodes. The Death Star. Oh my. It would have been perfect if we had it like the more you know, and then that music went off at the right time. We're just minute off. Yeah. Dang. But Saturday there was a lot of things going on all over the island. I mean the last day at the Aloha Stadium was also that night. There was the Joe Coy concert, I guess, or not concert, the performance, I guess, at next door.
I don't know. Is it Is it a concert
There's a-
when it's a comedian? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
think-
well, a
I
comedian.
think-
I'm sorry.
I think I think it still count as a concert. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was a lot of stuff going on. So, but yeah, it was still busy, so it was good.
Miss Envu says hi.
Hey,
On.
Like
What's
Cod,
going
but on.
on?
Oh my.
Yeah, and I put that Spirit cartoon back up. So like I've never heard the album before.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure On's probably heard all those, right?
Yep.
What's going on? Let's get it on.
Oh, that's terrible. Sorry, On.
Okay, I need to figure out something else to draw now.
Draw Blackhawk.
Michael really likes Blackhawk.
Apparently, I'll draw Silverhawk. Has nothing to do with anything.
Silver.
Aaron saying Will Eisner book you recommend he read.
Comics of Sequential Art.
You
And
mean
then-
a comic or the book for like how to? Comics and Sequential Art is the book that we've been pushing for visual storytelling.
You know,
I
that
mean
the
a
Spirit.
comic. Yeah, Spirit.
What else did you do? The Dreamer.
Contract with God.
What's the one about the guys who find like a message from another planet? I don't remember that one. Let's see, what do we got? Contract with God. Will Eisner's
Dreamer.
New York. Yeah, the Dreamer. The Dreamer is supposed to be about his like it's sort of like a loose adaptation of his early comic book working days.
Life on Another Planet.
Life on Another Planet. That's the one. I liked that one.
What is it?
I haven't read many
What
of
is
his
that?
others, like his other graphic novels, but I liked Life on Another Planet.
Oh, that's right. He did that.
I looked through that. Was it New York?
Yeah.
And it's just like just like scenes of like I guess just different little things around New York kind of thing, and it was nicely done.
Yeah.
I mean the its backgrounds are incredible.
So Darren was referring to the how-to book. So again, it's Comics and Sequential Art by Will Eisner. Comics and Sequential Art by Will Eisner. And you can find it online. I'm not going to provide the link because I'm not sure how legit it is, but the Internet Archive does have the PDF available online if you want to just check it out before you buy it. On's asking, what are we drawing? I'm drawing a panel from Contract with God. Drew is drawing the logo type for the Spirit. I think Scott is drawing the Spirit, the actual person, and John is.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank.
That's my favorite one.
On, you want to come in with this? I think. Let's see. I got Facebook.
You're drawing the blank?
I'm drawing a blank.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know Eisner was involved in that one.
That's
I was just saying how I thought the question I used to confuse that with the Spirit because they both were the
One has a face, one doesn't.
Yeah.
one
They
has a
both
face
have-
and one doesn't.
They both have blue suits.
Yeah.
And the fedora and
Yeah. Hey, Mike, you didn't ask what I was drawing.
are you drawing? I don't assume that you're drawing.
This is true.
Ooh, you got me on that one.
You know, you should have the link now.
I'm just occupying space.
So, Ron,
Yeah.
what are you drawing?
So wrong.
Well, since you put me on the spot, I guess I have to draw something now.
So Blackhawk was Will Eisner? Oh,
Yeah, he designed them.
The originals, yeah. And I mean, not the 70s, but
Yeah. There's one in what, the 90s? Black Hawk Down?
yeah, I don't think he did that one either.
No? Oh, okay.
wasn't Spielberg supposed to be working on it? No, is that
He
different?
optioned it, and I think he's sitting on the rights, the film rights to it.
I see.
Here,
We'll see what
here's a plug for you for the one that I'm drawing from, that Contact with God. They're making that into a Broadway musical.
Yeah.
It should probably be out this year or next. I'm not sure. They started working on it last
A
year.
musical. Hey,
Ron is in the spring.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. Let me fix my hearing.
Oh, hey, on. Who invited you? No.
It's-
They'll let anybody in.
We'll
here.
Why
kick
is
Ron
he
out
tonight?
first.
I know.
We need somebody else that actually draws.
It's
Yeah.
hey, we need the ladies man going. It's a lady.
It's a
Ron is our Guy Gardner of the group.
Guy
Boy.
Gardner.
You better watch out when I find out who that actually is.
That's the Green Lantern with the bowl haircut.
Yeah, he was kind of the wise ass.
Hey.
Gonna try and get some work done. I was taking a break, and I was like, I found you guys, and I was like, okay, let's get through
Oh,
this.
cool. Yeah.
Working on a commission.
Yes, one of the set of commission I gotta get done.
Set.
I need, yeah. Well, I need to pick up the pace. I feel like I'm behind on so many things.
Hmm.
It's
Are you back on
a
island now?
perpetual state.
Yes, I am back on the island. I've been back since October last year.
Oh wow!
yeah.
You're back.
Where have you
I
been,
know.
Drew?
I was like,
She came back from her world tour.
I know you've been jet setting. I just figured you were in.
still off. Yes, I was back, but I wasn't on.
You're always on.
Ha 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 ha. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's always good. Always good to drawing with others online.
Yeah. Motivation.
Mhm.
No,
Well,
I feel like
you did the offline room the other day with and you had like Connie and Sandy and Chi Jiao and
Lorenzo,
Lorenzo. Yeah.
Well, more
Yeah,
than
no. It came up kind of like pretty much impromptu because like Connie was off that week. She's always working. That's what I feel like. And then when she's finally off, she's like, "I'm off. Let's go meet, and then let's do something online." And I was like, "Okay, sure. Take a chill pill and then just do it offline and kind of just chat. It's like go eat your meal in front of everyone and while we're working, take a nap. No matter." So, no, I literally did that before where I'll be in one of those offline rooms and everyone's working or like they'll get up and go eat and I'm just gonna hop on my bed over here and take a nap. Like, don't mind me. Don't take any screenshot though.
That's On's OnlyFans account.
Yes.
There you go.
You gotta pay premium for that.
Is that like John's one?
John's OnlyFans account.
Yeah, John $7.99 or whatever. What was it?
$8.
What?
$8.
Round it up.
Oh, is that what we talk about? Well, OnlyFans is a different, thing to that.
We had that, yeah, just to get that $8.
What if
Yeah,
you just
we-
set up
we
a
never
camera
got
in
it.
front of a bunch of different oscillating fans?
Yes.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Here you go.
It's not false advertising.
I think I lost. Whoop.
One of the guys, he did like a performance at Borders. He was, I think it was like John Watson and the Lava Lamps, and so you thought it was gonna be like this band, but it was like literally him and 2 lava lamps on stage.
He was
Pretty
telling
funny.
jokes or something.
No, he was playing one of those like the steel guitar things, like
Oh.
those. Yeah. But that's why it's funny because you thought it was gonna be like this whole band thing, and it's just like, nope, it's just him on
Oh, they-
stage and
With
these two lava lamps.
Like between two ferns.
Oh yeah, Zach Galifianakis.
Well, he really did have a band. They just couldn't make it that nice. He's like, well, I've gotta bring something.
Hey, when's Weird Al? Is that next month? Is that this month?
The end of this
25th.
month. Scott, you're going?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go.
Oh,
family,
awesome.
Family talked me into it.
Yeah, you should go. You're such a big fan.
I mean, I'm a fan, but I still don't like people. I don't want to be around people. I'm a fan of Al. I'm not a fan of people.
Oh, hey, speaking of getting together and just drawing, I suggested that to to the whole production. Hey, anybody want to?
And they asked you what you were smoking, right?
Well, no. Well, I did.
Now they want to do it.
Yeah, so on the 18th, we're all getting together to draw.
Yay.
On dropped out, I guess. Here, on his back.
Oh, shut
Sorry.
it. Back on.
Yeah, I need to replace this camera. I think I busted the USB while traveling.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of camera are you using?
What is it called? I don't remember. I don't know what I got. It's a Chinese. It's like a cheap one that I bought from Amazon. It's like a Chinese brand, I think, but it's like a
okay. Not like a
Y-lens
Logitech.
angle. Yeah, kind of, but it's not a Logitech. I know it's not a Logitech, but similar to it. It does like this fisheye angle thing, but I found it online when I first started doing the live stream stuff,
Yeah.
and it just serves its purpose for a while.
Mhm.
Time for an upgrade.
So you get the $8.
$8.
No,
Yeah,
do you
she'll
need
get
to-
the
My
$8.
only
I don't get the $8.
You'll have to explain to her the $8. I don't think she was here for that.
I only caught the whole OnlyFans and like
No.
the actual fan.
It's a running gag because I use my my laptop camera, so half the time it's like my image is kind of fuzzy when I try to present my stuff. So the running gag was we keep telling the audience, it's like, for $8, we can get me a better camera.
Oh,
And we've been doing that for kind of a
but
running.
you're doing it like those commercials, like for just $8 a day, for just the
Feed
price
the
of a cup of
children.
coffee, you can help John get a better camera.
That's right. Show
support
some
him.
sad scenes of all these blurry images.
Sarah McLachlan playing in the background.
In the arms of an angel.
Only it's Michael singing.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, Scott singing.
We'll give you
the theme.
$8 to stop singing.
And then we try to show an angel, but it's all blurry.
Yeah, it's all- yes, but the 50 cents I'd collect was too little, too late.
Wow, you got 50 cents?
Yeah, 50 cents.
Wow.
It's in the club.
Sipping on
That was
bub.
just under my couch seat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like 50 cents. 50 cents more than I expected you to get.
I'm gonna mute myself for quick. I'm gonna run upstairs to get refresh my drink.
Okay.
John, you have admin. If you need to
Okay,
do anything.
cool.
Well, why does he have that?
John's blessed.
Because I'm the next oldest.
Oh,
Nah.
Wait,
okay.
what happened?
No,
I was
Mike had to
wondering-
step out. No, well, Mike shared with me the admin thing a long time ago because remember he was supposed to go on a trip, and then so the thing is like he wanted me to run the event, but his trip got canceled. So
Oh. Hey, now that he's not here, tell us what
Yeah, that's
tell us what the code is or whatever.
what is the code? Oh,
Password or whatever.
there's no password.
Oh.
That's
The password is no password.
The password is 1, 2,
2,
3, 4. It's the same
Look.
password on my luggage.
If there is no password, then it's not important.
Oh, is that how it works?
I don't know. I just made that up.
Okay.
Wait, so where did Michael run off to?
He's went
I
to
think-
refill his beverage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He just
Yeah.
This
stepped
is
out for a
drink and
minute.
draw after
He'll
all.
be back.
Real
We'll
important
be back.
stuff.
James Bond kind of stuff.
I just got coffee.
I'm drinking a Kirkland Italian sparkling mineral water.
I'm
Are you?
drinking Lipton tea.
I am drinking a soda stream of Diet Pepsi.
Pepsi.
I'm drinking in all the fantastic artwork.
Look at you. Talk about waxing poetic here.
I know, and I'm not even looking at your screen.
I know. You're a phony, you know that? No.
Whoa.
Hey, Nobu. He says,
Oh, Nobu's on?
Aloha.
Aloha. Hey, Nobu.
Aurora.
You wanna join us?
Oh,
Tell them we can jump in.
On comes in and just everybody else wants
Yeah,
to
everybody
come
comes
in
in now. And on.
All the young people.
all the hip and cool.
Yeah,
people.
that were legit.
sure.
Yeah.
Bring sure.
Yeah, we got more than 4 people, 5 people.
My terrible Harry Carey scared everyone away.
What? Oh,
But say it as Harry Carey.
Hey!
I hate that only the old people know who that is.
Come on, everybody's
And I'm
Yeah.
one of them.
like don't the people that watch SNL know who Harry Carey is from the Impressions?
Yeah, but that was from a long time ago. That's the only way I know him.
Baseball? What is the baseball fan?
I mean, he was
If you listen to
Yeah, he was the Chicago.
he was the voice of the Cubs.
Yeah.
you listen to Hollywood Babylon,
Go
Ralph
Cubbies!
Garman does them.
I went to Wrigley, and I was so excited. I wanted to do the 7th inning stretch, take me out to the ball game with Harry Carey. And this little kid I was watching, he had to go to the bathroom in the 7th inning. And so by the time we got back to our seats, they were at the end of the song, and I was all mad at the little kid.
what?
Oh, it's a real story. I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, I thought that was a Harry Carey thing. I was like, do the voice.
He
I thought it was a
missed.
skit.
He missed. Take me out to the ball game.
Oh.
It's so weird. I can't. For some reason, I can't discern like everybody's voices out. Like sometimes I'm guessing. I was like, is that John talking? Okay, that's Drew talking. I have no idea. I know
No.
Michael's voice, but I don't.
No, old people
Oh, wow.
all sound the same.
I guess so.
Who's
Uh-oh.
talking now?
You only know Drew's
sound-
voice because he does the Harry Carey impression.
I don't know who Jerry Carey is.
This guy's talking. Nobody knows who this guy is at all.
I don't know, but it sounds
Is it Louis?
inappropriate.
I thought he was doing Louis Armstrong.
Oh,
See skies are blue, red roses too.
yeah, definitely inappropriate.
Oh, me and you. And I think to myself,
My
what a wonder
Super Mario World.
Super Mario. I see the skies are blue.
My wife is asking what the hours are. Hey, John, in that email you got, they had the hours for the Qui-Con, right?
The what?
They had the hours for the email for Qui-Con in the email, right?
Yes. Yes, I got the hours.
My wife's asking me, but because the table's in her name, I didn't get the email, so she's asking me for the hours. I don't know.
No, it's literally in the email. Like when you open it up, it has it right there. And then you have the PDFs for like the map.
It should be in the email.
Yeah.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky.
I don't know what y'all drinking.
Singing like him is hard on your throat, though. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
I see friends shaking hands. You don't know Louis Armstrong on?
Oh, that one I know.
Oh, I thought you were doing Fat Albert.
Hey, very similar. Just the kind of the cadence changes. Nobu is zeroing this. Hi, Nobu.
Did we scare him off?
He just walked away from the cameras. Like, I didn't want to talk to you guys.
Okay.
Scared him away with all of our nonsense.
Our shenanigans.
Well, okay, we'll have to ask Nobu. He doesn't have his headphones in yet. Nobu, what voices can you do?
Oh, there he is.
On, you
Hey,
got any
Nobu.
voices?
Any voices? I
Yeah.
can only go higher from here. You want to try the chipmunks?
Yeah, do a chipmunk voice.
Oh my god. Oh. Christmas trees right coming here. Time for choices, time for cheer.
Alvin!
wow.
Look,
Wow.
Nobu's having second thoughts.
I can only go high up from here.
No,
He's checking his head.
I couldn't hear anything until I put my earbud in, and then all of a sudden I hear this chipmunk voice.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Perfect timing.
Hey, Nobu. Hawaii.
And this
How's
is
it
why
go-
it's called Drink
Hawaii.
and Drop.
Does coffee count?
He said Hawaii
Coffee.
back.
Sure.
Gwen is happy.
When is happy?
Well, tell her stop it.
What's that?
Stop that.
Tell her to stop that.
Oh. Ron said stop being happy. Ron said stop being happy right now. Who's Ron? He always knows how to disarm the situation.
Touche.
Touche.
What is
So we can ask Nobu.
What
and
is
Ron.
wrong?
Are you guys familiar with Will Eisner? Will Eisner at all?
Oh, yeah, let's get back to topic.
Well, Eisner. I think you have his book here. Hold on. Unless
Isn't
I have the
that
wrong book.
everybody? What did everybody thinks? I think I have his
Seems
book
like
here
that.
somewhere.
Like, I think I have his book.
No, I got the wrong book. Sorry. That's Barry Windsor Smith.
Hmm.
Isn't
The
there
Spirit.
the spirit? No, I don't think I'm familiar with that. Isn't there like an
Well,
award or something named after
There
it?
is an award. Yeah.
Yes.
There is.
The Golden Globes.
Yeah, the Golden Globes are named after Will Eisner. No, it's the Eisner Awards, obviously.
Oh, darn it. That was close.
Really? Someone shooting fireworks? Jeez.
Wait, let me look that up.
It's Armenian New Year.
Mm,
Oh, that, yeah, I think it is.
It's Will Eisner, not Michael Eisner.
mm. Oh, the spirit. Okay, that's like a Pulp Fiction, right? It came from like a Pulp Fiction era.
Isn't there
Talking
a
about the
beer
Spirit?
named?
It's
Isn't there
kind,
a
it's
beer
kind
also?
of yeah, it's noir.
Mm, I think I'm thinking about The Shadow.
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah, that's easy to confuse. Or the question. Look at
white
the
dudes
question.
in hats.
Google the Spirit and then Google the question. And
Yeah.
the question is just the Spirit without a face.
I mean, the standard dude in a fedora with a domino mask. That's like Midnight, the Crimson Avenger. There's like only a million guys that have the same sort of motif.
Hey, Brett, come draw with us.
Read in the chat.
Yeah.
See, she's good. She looks at the chat. We barely look at the chat.
Brett's too cool for us. Yeah, that's why I'll never be a big streamer.
You need to drink more water.
Shanley said, "I don't know who Will Eisner is." Googling. LOL. Brett says, "Haven't drawn in a while." Well,
It's a good time to.
now's a good
get
time to
back into
start.
it.
Don't shame Brett. Let him be.
It's like falling off a bike. You never forget how.
I still remember the picture you took at Hawaii Con. Falling off the bike. You remember that, John?
Ah.
Brett's saying he's lazy.
Fine. He has to go to work early. Oh wait, Michael has to go to work early too.
Define early.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm up. My alarm goes off at 4, but I usually don't leave the house until around 6.
Jeez.
I try to be up by 7.
I should be well on my way to work by 7.
I start at 10.
Yes, but I also don't work till midnight, Ron, which you do.
That's true.
Wait, Ron.
Yeah.
Wait, you're in this room? I don't.
He's not on camera.
Oh, I was like, I know I'm hearing somebody, but I don't know who's this somebody.
The
There's
ghost of Ron.
somebody. And then I keep on hearing Ron. I was like, is that another name for somebody here?
Scott's in
boy.
here too, but he's not on camera.
Who?
Scott? Batman Scott?
Oh, oh, hi, Scott.
Hello.
Oh, all these phantoms.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why they say 2 users are. Okay, never mind. I didn't
Yeah.
read that properly.
Yeah. Because you're doing good stuff like reading the comments.
Oh, it's. Yeah, it's a. Have it.
Not phantoms, the spirit.
Spirit.
The
Tomato,
Phantom is the
tomato.
ghost who walks.
Hey, Brett, if riding a bike while you're on camera is what it takes to get you in the jam, go for it.
Riding a bike.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's gonna do some X game thing.
He's gonna do some like extreme biking. You know, like his
Extreme
favorite movie
drug.
growing up. His favorite movie growing up was Rad. You remember that?
Rad. Wow. It's up there with like cool as ice.
And I know that because like one time when I was drawing bookmarks and you throw out, okay, give me characters, he gives me the lead from Rad. It's like, well, I gotta look this up. You know, I don't know what this dude looks like. Nobu, you're awful quiet.
That's why.
True to his nature.
At least he's consistent.
Nobu. Yole.
Can he hear us? He's probably listening to music.
I think he'll hear us if the chipmunks come back.
Christmas come my way.
Oh, he's looking up. Can you hear us, Nobu? No, still not.
I guess
He probably can. He's just ignoring us.
I would. Scary.
Well, that's what I was
Scary
saying.
here.
Not that I blame him.
That's what I do.
Scary. But yeah.
We're doing time. An hour and a half. All right.
Wow.
What's the commission you're working on?
Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn, and just half body color.
I've heard of them.
You heard of them? Yep.
The characters are half body.
Yep, just half body, dropping off at the torso.
Ouch.
I hate when that happens. I'm thinking of that scene in Dale and Tucker versus Evil where the guy goes into the wood chipper.
I like that movie.
It's great. He's the best. Well, I've done a terrible job replicating this. It looks okay. It looks okay if you just look at mine and don't look at the original.
Oh,
But still, it's a good.
Okay.
If you compare it to the original, though, it's like that sucks.
Yeah, but still, it's a good study. Just that gesture alone is like a nice pose, you know.
I think Brett's going off to bed.
Have a wonderful evening, guys.
Okay.
See you on Sunday,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe.
All right. Aloha, Brett. Let's see. Brett said he says he starts most days at 4:30. Saturday and Sunday starts at 30 minutes after midnight.
Yeah, doesn't he get off early, like at noon or something? Or?
Yeah, but you ever work like a graveyard shift? It sucks.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Ugh.
It's one thing I don't miss about working at the Sorrow.
Wait, he works at a graveyard?
No, but he
It's
says
a
on
Sorrow
Sundays
graveyard.
his day starts at 0030,
Ooh.
12:30.
That sounds really early or really late.
Sounds like a
He
Scooby-Doo
likes
thing.
looking at the graveyard.
Zoinks!
What's that character from IT?
Oh,
ID.
I know what you're
Oh,
talking
Richard?
about.
Yeah,
Richard?
The one who was like the real gothic one.
yeah,
Richard.
Richard. Yeah,
Noel Fielding's character, yeah.
No.
Yeah, Noel Fielding.
he's great.
And it's so weird to see him on like the Great British Bake Off. Because he's just so like happy, you know.
You guys watch
I'm
the oh shoot, I just having a senior moment now. What's that British game show where they
The big quiz of the year or whatever.
no this
Oh,
this
big-
is this is one where they bring on like 5 contestants or 6 contestants and they make them do like crazy Taskmaster.
Taskmaster. Yeah,
If you like Noel Fielding, go watch his series on Taskmaster.
And Noel
Is he-
Fielding's crazy
he-
on when
he's like-
him and Russ.
He's an
Yeah,
agent
Brand.
of chaos.
Yeah. No, like I mean, him and Russell Fielding, or not Russell Brand on Big Fat Quiz. I'm just like, wow, what's going on here?
yeah, that was an old one, but that was probably one of their better shows.
I think my favorite thing with Noel Fielding though is when he redoes the Kate Bush dance from the video for I think it's like Wuthering Heights, and he's like pretty much in Kate Bush drag. It's,
Yeah.
kind of
Have
amazing.
you guys seen the short with Noel Fielding where he's like an angel?
No.
Nope.
I don't know what it's called. It's a short. It's only a couple minutes long.
Go back in.
Now I'm wondering what it's called.
I'm using the same colors as the spirit.
On YouTube, if you look up Noel Fielding random acts,
Okay.
it's only like 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes long, but he's like a dying angel.
Dying Angel.
Scott, did you get to see Ant-Man yet?
Sorry, no, not yet.
I
That
still
movie's
haven't
getting a
seen
lot of hate.
Avatar. Really?
Yeah.
Because nobody likes ants.
I don't know.
I'm
They're
not-
saying like
I'm not fond of
Rotten-
them either.
Yeah,
Rotten Tomatoes didn't giving a good review, and people are saying it's like the second worst Marvel movie.
Gosh,
I wouldn't go that far.
I really liked it. I don't know.
I enjoyed it too.
People are expecting it to be Avengers. It's like, no, this is Ant-Man.
Well, I think people see it and they're like, "Wow, it's like Star Wars." You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got the second best cantina scene since Star Wars.
Yeah.
there's a scene that feels like it's right out of Star Wars. But at least they're not playing jizz music. What the hell was George Lucas thinking?
Yeah, I don't think he was.
What if he did know what he was saying?
Yeah.
He was directing with feeling.
That's what they call the style of music that you hear in the cantina scene. Jizz music. It's like, come on, George.
Jizz. Ah,
Maybe he did know what he was doing.
yeah. Well, people know it.
What would it sound like if Harry Carey were a Jedi, Drew?
Here we go. Wow, we're making them work tonight here.
Whew.
Use the force.
Let's see. It'd be.
Lightsabers.
Hey! Get your hands off my laser sword!
Okay. We're definitely off the rails tonight, huh?
Yeah, we are.
Shoot. Shit, why does that always crack me up when you gotta hear that voice? I meant shoot.
Okay, fine.
It's like I tuned in to watch these guys draw Will Eisner, and they kept doing Harry Carey. I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this is the worst podcast ever. I learned nothing tonight.
Wait a minute, who's actually watching?
All 3 viewers.
I don't know about you, but I don't trust this galactic empire.
How do we not have more viewers?
I actually think that's very understandable.
Really?
We need more chipmunks.
With that dead-on impersonation? Oh, God.
Oh man.
Pretty
People
sure in some
people may
meeting
not like
tomorrow.
watching us, but damn it, we're having fun.
Pretty sure in some meeting tomorrow, I'm just going to start laughing because I'm remembering Drew's impersonation of Harry Carey.
And then you're gonna bring it up, and people are gonna be like, "Who are you talking about?"
Yeah,
And then you're gonna feel old.
yeah,
Well, that's every day for Ron.
yeah.
You ever wonder what an Ewok tastes like?
Black chicken.
You put it on the walk. Walk, don't run.
If you pair it with an ice cold Budweiser, it'd go down easy.
Now, what is Lando's? The Coke?
But here, what you got to watch out for is the Ewoks are carnivorous. You know, they'll eat you back.
Yub dub. So what's the next Star Wars movie they're going to work on?
I don't think they've announced anything solid yet.
Yeah.
Like the Rogue Squadron thing got mixed, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, that's too bad. I like the game.
Was it nixed outright, or is it just on hold?
It's technically on hold, but I think it's just gonna fall off.
Sucks. It's going to be spray paint.
That's my paint pen.
Yeah.
I thought you were tagging.
Yeah.
Welcome to Nobu.
Shh. Don't tell
I think he
anybody.
went to the background.
Oh, I thought the
Nobu was
shit
just here without camera. He's still here, just like you, Scott.
Just like
Am I? How did I do that?
I don't know. You turned your camera off or something, maybe. Or maybe your
I know
camera
I
stopped.
muted it for a little bit.
No, maybe just lucky.
Oh, there it is. I like it better this way.
Okay.
It's like all the cool kids doing it.
All the cool kids are being disembodied voices. By the way, I'm liking your new gecko character and all that, or your Nole.
Yeah, that's Frankie. My son and I caught him for a science project.
Cool.
Decided to keep him.
Science.
I don't know what kind of science project, but Frankie's looking very goofy. Here, he gave me some of his stickers here. This is all Frankie. So I guess since they adopted Frankie, Frankie learned to skateboard.
Are those stickers?
Yeah. Frankie
Cool.
learned to hang himself upside down.
Oh, I'm glad you added the upside down part. I'm like, learn to hang himself.
Yeah.
Upside down. Oh, context clue.
It's
Shades of David Carradine.
It's a difficult trick, and you can only do it once.
Oh.
Frankie got swag. Frankie
Swag.
is a mad driver.
That's fun.
Frankie
That's
said,
awesome.
relax.
Yeah.
Frankie goes to Hollywood.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. Two
Yeah.
tribes.
You need to do Frankie Goes to Hollywood, yeah.
Relax.
There you go, Frankie. Frankie C, Frankie 2.
Agent Frankie.
Asian
Frank.
Frankie?
Yeah, I don't think he's Asian.
His eyes are
Agent.
too big.
Agent. Like secret
Um,
agent man.
Agent. Oh, what did I say?
Asian, man.
Is it because I'm
Is this,
Asian?
is this turning
this
racist again?
Yeah. Should I be
I-
offended?
Oh,
I like Secret
No.
Asian Man.
Yeah.
Like
Is
That's
some
somebody
guy-
gonna
Giving
That was a
you
comic strip, actually.
Secret Asian Man?
Wow.
Yeah. What was his name? Tack. I met him. I met the guy who did the comic strip.
Really?
Yeah.
Figures.
So was he like an Asian man that nobody knew was Asian?
Well, he was Asian, so I guess that's why he got away with it. But
He got away with it.
No, I mean the character.
no, it's just random, just like I guess Asian guys.
Got you.
What's your favorite karaoke song?
8:49. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish one more. No, but you guys doing Kawaii Con or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You mean K-Con? Or
Kawaii-Con?
Kawaii Con?
Well, both.
We're doing both. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it to the island of Kauai.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Lorenzo's going to be there for sure.
Okay. Because it seems like a lot of people are just flying up for the day and then going home that night.
Yeah, that's what Lorenzo's going to do. If I join him, that's what I'm going to do too. But yeah.
Well, hopefully there'll be no snafus like last time.
Oh, that was
horrendous.
yeah.
What happened last time?
A snafu.
Our flights got canceled,
Oop.
It was like,
and we were just stuck at the airport till like 2 a.m.
Whoa.
yeah. That was the day all the computer system went down or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
And you're like,
10 minutes to go.
it's just the next island over.
So anybody have anything to promote? Anything coming up? You got anything coming up?
No, really. April 8th, Kauai Comic Con is the first con I have for the year.
Cool.
And then I'm just waiting on confirmation for the rest. Like, what's it? All the other cons. Like, whenever they're set in date, I reserve my tables.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll
Is
be
it-
on the island. This year I'll be on the islands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go to the mainland. Pretty
Boo.
much.
Boo.
You mean Vu? My last name Vu.
Yeah. Nice.
But,
Sure. Sure.
On boo. More like on boo.
Yeah.
Oh, we're speaking Chinese here. No, I just have personal projects I want to work on, so it'll be a bit before I go back up once I have all these done.
Very cool.
Yeah.
John, anything coming up that we need to know about? John?
For me? Oh, I think you said Ron. No, nothing. I mean, Kauai Con's coming up end of the month. So that's about it. Comic Jam, I guess, on Sunday.
Comic Jam, yeah.
Is
We are-
Kauai Con at the end of the month already?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Well,
March
next month.
31st,
I mean,
March
we're still,
31st to
yeah,
April
we are
2nd.
March now. Yeah, this is March 1st. Yes.
Oh, it is March.
Yeah.
Dang.
Scary, isn't it?
You know, as soon as March hits, it's like, the clock is
I know.
ticking.
Time to start working on the bags
Yeah.
and bookmarks.
and bookmarks. Actually, we don't
You
have to. It's like, like Mog and Michael did most of them already.
Yeah, we're already up to 190
Yeah.
Wow.
because, like, the Mog sent me 21 pages of bookmarks, so that's 110
Wow.
or 100. Yeah.
I'm still going to do some anyway.
Yeah. Why should she have all the fun?
Yeah.
I'm working on mine, but
Yeah.
it's taking me
Oh,
forever.
you did 6 of them, right?
I did.
Or you did 5
and
of them.
I had 5, and I have 5 that are being inked right now. Well, not right
Right.
this moment, but
Awesome.
they're in the
the
process
process
of being inked.
WIP.
But I'm very slow.
And I'll just encourage people to do so.
That's mighty whitey.
When are they
Hey.
due?
What's that?
When are they due? The bookmark?
The middle of next month.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
for
April.
Free Comic Book Day, right?
Yeah.
So Free Comic Day is the first Saturday in May. So the 17th of April will be the first deadline for the library to make sure they have time to ship them out to the outer islands.
Library.
And then the deadline after that, I think, is the 24th of April for all the ones that are go to the comic shops.
Wow.
I always miss my deadlines from each year. I have the old one sketched out. Just gotta
that's
do
cool.
something to them.
But just like I told John, between On's or not On, sorry,
Mog.
Mog is doing like 20 more pages that, so that we'll have plenty. So nobody should feel pressured to do them. You want to do them, great. But
I'm pressured.
Don't feel pressured to do anything.
Yeah, people should do it.
I have to do it.
I mean, like John and I put them in our inventory, so
Yes, that's why.
It's not a
People
complete.
expect it every year.
All right.
I have to catch up with the Marvel movies that I didn't draw yet. Or the Marvel series I haven't drawn yet.
If you want to be Modocified, send me a photo. I'm sorry. How do
You're having fun with that, huh?
sorry.
I thought it
Big
looked really
head.
good. I thought it looked better than the movie.
I was gonna say that, yeah.
Well, that's what I told Drew that because I have a face that's more Modocish,
Modaki.
which is not a compliment.
You know that one Halloween that you cosplayed as Gru is actually pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I still see that costume. That was
For the
brilliant.
Gru? Yeah,
Yeah, you made a great Gru.
that was great.
I just watched the making of Gru today when he was like a kid one. That was fun.
Uh-huh.
Minions.
Yeah. Illumination is really good. I like their shows.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Super Mario.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
All right, shall we
Ready,
go around
ready to
and
start
show our
doing some
stuff?
last looks?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, I'll go ahead and go first.
Okay.
So there's my
Oh, well, that's
After-
good.
after Will Eisner. But you
Oh
see,
wow.
The pose is good.
MHC.
I
after Will Eisner, poorly.
I like the way that you handled the shading and everything.
Well, I mean that's the panel.
Oh,
So here I'll show you guys the actual reference. It's, so this is what
okay.
the original is. I had to simplify stuff down a lot because I didn't.
Yeah.
Wow, you did a good job, Mike. Look, it looks just like the panel.
You think he used a brush or a pen?
I'm guessing both
You think he was mixed?
because I think for the large shadow areas like in the legs and the arms, that's probably brush.
Yeah,
I think a lot of the
Very
figure is
expressive,
brush.
that's nice.
All right. So there's my Will Eisner.
Okay.
Okay, John, you ready?
Sure. I only did 2 this time around. I did. I did
Hey,
the spirit cheerleader.
Now in full
I
color.
did that. Then I did. I don't know who this guy is. Who's this guy from Black Hawk?
that's Blackhawk.
Okay, I did that guy.
Could have made you do Lady Blackhawk.
Oh, yeah, could have. Anyway, that's all I got. This is 2 tonight. Slow tonight.
Well done.
Drew, you ready?
That's all you
Sure.
did, John?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You got to pan over to the left a little bit because we can't see him sticking out yet. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh wow, you even did his signature. Look at you.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
By Disney.
I like the signature.
By Michael
The way to
Eisner.
do the
And we better not
Good fortune.
see him trying to pass it off on eBay as well.
It's signed by him. Look.
You take
Oh,
a heat gun and yellow the paper.
Shanley said it was nice.
Thanks, everybody.
Scott, you ready?
Ready. Ready.
There you go. Oh,
Oh.
The spirit.
what's with the rope?
Well done.
He's at the end of it.
Oh,
Okay, sorry.
the Soret. No. Ah, wrong way.
Yeah, this
Oh, look.
oh,
Wow.
now this is the right way. Yeah.
Look, over there. There's a man trying to hang
You hear
himself.
that- and then you hear the haka.
Saturday Night Fever.
I'm surprised you didn't put a Batman symbol on his chest.
Yeah, seriously.
All right. Thanks, Scott.
Oh, now he's gonna. Now he's gonna.
Let's see. Can we take a look at what you're working on? I know it's not Will Eisner, but
Sure.
we'll take a look at the
Not
commission in
Will.
progress of Harley and Ivy.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh.
Wow. Where's the bat signal?
The what?
No bad thing, but I do see a hyena in the background. Is that Bruce?
Yeah, you got the
Hyenas. I
You got-
love
you got
those
blue.
hyenas. Yeah, the blue and the red. I've been digging this ink, the Tasha ink brand.
Yeah,
And really vivid the colors, so
nice.
cuts the time to apply. But yeah, they come out like, well, this is a dirty example. This is not gonna do better, but yeah.
I thought that was how the bowl came. There's a special bowl.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
I got plenty bowls around.
Or are we looking at Drew's face again? Or-
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh, hi, Drew.
Do I need to come in again?
I had to take my glasses off so I could get a good look at the picture.
There you go.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Is that what we're doing? We're doing it.
Hello.
Oh, there's a bird.
Oh,
What the heck is?
wow.
It
It's like
is my
magic.
bird.
All right, on wins. She's pulling birds out of stuff.
I know.
Wow.
Making doves. It's like Zatanna, you know?
Yeah. Those eyes.
Whoa. Warning.
There's no warning. Ron, what are you working on?
Yeah, that's how we know it's time to go.
How
All right,
about
last chance.
Ron or
Anybody have anything you need to promote?
Nobu? Can we see what Nobu's working on? Or-
Nobo, you want to show us what you're working on, or
Hold on, let me.
start the camera?
It's not Will Eisner, but
That's okay. Call it up. Oh, very
There
good.
you go.
Yeah, he's got a brush. It counts.
so
I like the pie on the hat. There
he made a friend. Get it?
you go.
The guy
Very
keeps
nice.
following. Remember where he goes. It's kind of irritating. All right.
Very cool.
Ron, did you
I
draw
like
anything tonight?
I think we established that early on.
Okay, so nothing from Ron.
He may share
Okay.
something later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may
All
share
right.
something later.
Next week's topic. What's next week's topic?
Next week
it-
is Hawaii.
Anybody remember?
Was it
The island
Suzanne?
of
No.
Kauai.
What was that?
The island of Kauai.
Oh, Kauai. Yeah, cute stuff.
Oh,
So,
Oh, Kawaii.
Oh, kawaii.
Cute,
yeah,
cute stuff.
yeah,
So
cute
any-
stuff.
anything
Kawaii, right? Kauai.
Yeah. Kawaii.
So we're going to be doing just, and that's a pretty broad, just anything cute, I guess. So
I'll just bring Nugget. Here,
next week,
I
just,
made this.
just come hang out and draw cute stuff.
Oh, you made it. Wow.
What kind of bird is that?
Zebra dove. You
Oh.
find them on the island a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, you find them
Pretty
at
tame.
the
zebra
What you
dove.
call it?
Tame.
Huh?
He seems pretty tame.
Oh yeah, he's hand raised for the most part.
Oh, yeah.
I say we got lots of chickens in our neighborhood. I can give you some.
Oh my gosh.
Do they lay eggs?
I don't know. They keep multiplying, so I know they can reproduce.
You
I don't know.
want the
Some of
ones
these
that lay
chickens are
eggs?
aggressive.
Oh.
Okay, don't poop there. Don't poop there.
Okay. All right, everybody say aloha.
Oh, good crowd tonight.
Aloha.
Hello.
See you next
Good
week.
crowd
Oh,
tonight.
he
Thank you, everybody.